The virtue and merit of offering. The mind of the person who offers must be pure. The temple that receives the offering must be pure for there to be virtue and merit. When offering, one should not expect anything in return, and those who receive should not waste it, but use it sparingly. Offering also creates interdependent arising and brings great virtue and merit. Near the station, an elderly woman, who seemed to be in her 80s, had a small stall selling green onions, leeks, lettuce and mushrooms every day, rain or snow. Feeling sorry for her, I refrained from buying seasonal goods at the nearby market and instead purchased them from her. One day, out of curiosity, I asked the elderly woman, "Grandmother, you must be quite old, do you have any children?" The elderly woman gave a broad smile and replied, "They are all doing well. The soul dies first, and I didn't want to rely on my children, so I have been continuously making offerings for over 10 years. What else is there to do at home?" The elderly woman had 3 children. The eldest son was a public servant. The younger son worked for a large company, and the daughter was married to a watchmaker and living well. I felt saddened that despite having such successful children, she was still selling vegetables near the station. What was even more surprising was that for over 10 years, she had used all the money from selling vegetables to make offerings at the Buddhist temple she attended. Shocked, I asked again, "Grandmother, you are truly like Guanyin Bodhisattva. One day, you will return to the land of happiness. But what brought you to make offerings for so long?" "When I make offerings, I simply feel at peace." Hearing her words, I felt a deep sense of sorrow. Although it was a small amount of money, an old woman who offered money to the temple regularly looked very happy. According to the words of the old Zen masters, if offerings are used incorrectly, one will fall into the Avicii hell. In this way, since offering also creates interdependent arising, one must keep in mind that the virtue and merit of offering is great only when the mind of the giver and the receiver is always pure.